My name's Tom Broughton, and I'm the founder of Qubits.
My name is Søren. I'm from Denmark. I'm 33 years old, and I'm the founder and CEO of CrossEyes.
I guess it began when I developed myopia at age about 10. And so about 5 or 6 years ago, I kind of thought, right, I want to start a British eyewear brand.
I always dreamt about building something from the bottom up. I wanted to build my own concept. So that's always been the dream.
We wanted to start with frame first in many ways, because it was my kind of, original love. So it was always important for us to design our own frames, produce our own frames.
Early 2010, accepted that if I'm going to test this, I need to go all in. So I opened the first shop in April 2010 in Denmark. For me to have CrossEyes as the clean concept I wanted, I pretty much needed to do everything on my own. It also meant me investing a hell of a lot more than I thought at the beginning. If I knew the amount of investment necessary, I'm not sure CrossEyes would have been here today. So I'm happy I was this young, of course this is going to be easy, entrepreneur type.
We're named after three brothers. Called the Qubit brothers. And what they did in the early 1800s was they took the construction industry and completely transformed it. They streamlined it. And I thought that's a really nice principle to carry into what we're doing. Take a very traditional industry and simplify everything, make it very kind of consumer orientated, and do it without compromising on both the quality of the frame, the lenses, and also the clinical care that people are getting.
I was quite certain from the beginning what I wanted my end product to be. Really simple, really simplistic, really Scandinavian. And it was more finding the way to meet that end target. That has been the big challenge.
I worked for 10 years and built a bit of money to put towards it. We ran out of money very quickly. Almost went under many times. The reason we've sustained is not because we have big pockets with lots of cash in it, it's because customers seem to engage with it, and we had a customer base right from the very first week, which was really nice, and it gave us the confidence to grow.
The funding part, this is 2009, biggest financial crisis in my lifetime anyway. Funding wasn't a possibility. So what I did still were manufacture bags, earn some money on that, invest everything in CrossEyes. But actually, at the end of the day, I convinced my parents to put up their house as collateral. And my parents aren't wealthy parents. This is a small house, and they actually gambled their entire house and future for me to follow the dream of CrossEyes. And it's actually only 2 or 3 years ago that they were freed from their collateral. So the funding came through me taking a personal loan with my parents putting up collateral. So I went all in from the beginning.
There's a huge market, a massive market there, which is dominated by a relatively small number of players, but just because of the size and scale of the market, you can have a very, very successful kind of niche.
The demand from especially our customers we have through the door on CrossEyes are for something different. You don't want the same stuff that you get from these big players. You want to be able to tell your friends and colleagues that you found something different down the street. All of that is what we try to put into CrossEyes. And in my point of view, actually, the door's wide open right now because the business is being dominated by a few big players. We feel that we're quite certain what they're going to do next time, but we are lightweight, we're flexible, we can do whatever we want.